Good loud call from Ramasha.
Nice delivery, angle back into the stumps. Yeah, seam up ball, came back with the angle.
Cuts straight to the fielder.
Fast bowling can have an impact on you. I mean, from the other end, they're just thunderbolts coming from Nahid Rana, and so you want to make most of it from the other end. Ramasha looks to be in a hurry.
Straight to the fielder again. Frustration building for Ramasha. He's searching for the religious stroke.
Maybe learning from his last innings. He played so many dots that he put himself under a lot of pressure, and his team, so maybe he wants to get on with it.
Midden from Nasu. 9 gone. 44 for 1. Nahid Rana to continue, 1 for 12 in 4 overs. He's been bowling impressively good, accurate line and length and blistering pace. He's rapid. Third on the boundary, fine leg on the boundary. This will be exciting. Gurbaz versus Rana. Driving it down the ground for a single.
Well, he's at the non-striker's end, the best place to play him. Well, he's been terrific with his line and length, and look at the straight angle with which he's bowled. The variations in length, and he can do that because he's bowled at around 150 clicks. But the general direction has been towards the stumps or around that off-stump angle. Control, pace. He hasn't bowled a bouncer yet. I don't think he's bowled a bouncer yet. Maybe it could be a good ball to bowl right now.
Excellent, brilliant, superb bowling from Nahid Rana.
The Afghanistan batsmen seem to be absolutely bedazzled by Nahid Rana, just choking, and as they say, you know, rabbit in the headlights kind of a scenario where they're waiting for things to happen. Clearly late on that one. This probably will be his last over. He's bowled at good pace. You don't want to overuse him. Young body.
Solid this time, much better from Ramasha.
Yes, you've got to find a way really to survive the next few balls. Cut down on your back lift. Make sure that you play him with a straight bat, not worry about hitting him. He played a lovely flick in the last over through square leg. So I think you've got to bank on your strength. Anything on the pads has to go. There's a lot of acreage on the leg side.
Two slips in position. He's playing and missing to a bouncing delivery well outside the off stump.
Yeah, about 5 minutes late on that one. Yeah, the width was there. It shouldn't have been really cracked hard. I think the idea was right, but it's just that he was late.
Third man is very, very fine, right on the boundary ropes. Excellent delivery, attacking the stumps.
I just hope that Bangladesh take care of this kid, not overexpose him, just understand his body. The first year, even somebody like Nahid Rana wouldn't know how much to offer, when to offer, whether to play all the formats or whether to just take it easy and look to use him more in Test cricket? Is his body good enough to be ready for 5-day cricket, or should he be introduced in white ball cricket? 10 overs and 4 overs.
Straight to the fielder, dot ball to end the over. 10 gone. Afghanistan scoring at the rate of 4.5. 45 for 1.
Well, what a fiery power play that was, lit up by the youngster. And that indicates that signal from Izzatullah Safi, our standing umpire from Afghanistan, that we move into power play 2, possibly a bit more sedate after some real pace and aggression from Nahid Rana. This phase of the game, 4 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle for the moment. They'll only use 3. Now the game changes, doesn't it, for Afghanistan? They'll just look to accumulate. What a brilliant first 10 overs, though.
Absolutely. We've seen some fire, thunderbolts from Nahid, but also a couple of explosive shots of Rahmanullah Gurbaz, who hasn't scored so far. But that was the thunderbolt. Siddiq Atal couldn't take it. Nahid Rana on his debut, sending the opener back to the dugout. But what a find he has been for Bangladesh. Very, very, very quick.
Really nicely bowled, and there's a bit of interest, but nothing from the umpire. Now they're going to have a think. Remember, Mehdi Hassan Miraz is captaining his country for the first time today. He's got a decision to make here. The countdown clock is on him. What's he going to do? 3, 2, 1, and he's not going to go upstairs. There was a noise. But what was that noise? Gurbaz smiles. We saw one down in Australia, didn't we, where Rizwan asked Zampa, did you hit it? And he kind of coddled him into taking it. I think the right decision, was it? Ultra Edge is going to be interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good decision at the end. Very close to the bat, but no nick. Good decision taken. This saved their review. Talk about Nahid Rana. What a wonderful bowler he looked to be on his debut.
Enjoyed that from Jacker Ali. Jacker says, not my decision. I'm opting out of this. I'll leave it up to you guys. I don't know. But also a nice little dialogue between Gurbaz and the Brains Trust that we're all thinking. Was it the double bluff? Gurbaz was saying, oh, I didn't hit it. And then after he said, oh, maybe I did.
Yeah, Nasum is keeping one end tight. He's bowling nicely, completing his 3rd over. One more ball left, only conceded 10 runs. I think he gives good company to Nahid Rana. Mehdi Hassan Miraj into his 100th ODI, played a brilliant knock earlier. Has to lead the side. Can he?
11 bowled, 49 for 1. Been a really memorable white ball debut for Nahid Rana. Already seen him in the test game, has had a few highlights there. An incredible couple of months for the youngster. Sharp rise up to national colours. 5 overs, 1 for 13, and that will be enough for now. We'll see him later in the innings, no doubt. Mustafizur Rahman will replace Nahid Rana. And comes the 4th bowler to be used. Seven ODIs to his name. Look at that wicket-taking record. You get more than 1 a game, you're going really well. He gets, well, very nearly 2 a game. 5 wicket hauls. All that variation as things get slower and more difficult as the chase progresses. He will be critical. Well, the youngster has really lit up today. 50's come up in the 12th over for Afghanistan, but right now we're all talking about this young Bangladeshi quick. How impressed were you?
Yeah, they were thunderbolts. He was really quick, he was really fast. He clicked 150. Look at this. He's bowled short balls well. He's varied his line. He hasn't bowled away from the stumps, like he's really bowled at the stumps and kept the batter thinking. I believe Gurbaz didn't have much of a clue.
Yeah, the thing I love about that package there, it's only fractionally back of a good length, just short of a length, but it's because of his natural height. Again, something that's a rarity in Bangladesh, no doubt about that. Even though we're into the evening, it's still warm enough that he's needed to get off and just have a freshen up. So I'm next to the fan there. This series, it hangs beautifully in the balance. It really does. Great old school vibes around Sharjah. Feels like maybe an ODI from the late 80s or something. It's rocking here. Great crowd support for both teams. It's been such a good series, isn't it?
We've seen some wonderful performances early on from Mahmudullah, and throughout this series, Muhammad Nabi and now Nahid Rana. It has absolutely been phenomenal. Nahid Rana clicking 150, the fastest delivery this series. The entire list belongs to Nahid Rana.
Ahmed, that's not a typo. That's right. Every single one on the top of the list. It shows the only real extreme pace we've seen has been the man coming in. The 3rd ODI. Did this carry? It's the subfielder too. Every single reaction in the field will indicate that it did. He's on from Ahmadullah, who was out on his feet at the end of his innings. He may well just have dropped Rahmanullah Gurbaz.
Yeah, that's a big wicket. Rahmanullah Gurbaz trying to play towards the leg side, gets the leading edge. Falling almost into his hands. I think it could have been a catch. Would have been a difficult one, but it was a chance shelled, I believe. Rashad standing in for Mahmudullah. A good fielder he is. This time around, you cannot afford giving Rahmanullah Gurbaz a life.
Hooked away, man out there, over his head. How often do you see it? A drop chance followed by a boundary. It's gone all the way for 6. 12 bowled, 56 for 1.